Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Remember to, remember to, uh, remember to comment, like, and share the video on the way in, and yeah, we're going to get started with the hold on, wait, I almost forgot. Yeah, um. I almost forgot to do the countdown. But yeah, again, make sure to like and share the live stream on the way in, and make sure to also hype the live stream also. And we're going to get started. We're about to get started. First, I'm going to read the chats real quick. And how are you doing, Ronan? Good to see you. And also, I want to say hello to Amaya Art Tribute. How you doing as well? And yeah, um, um, I have the link in the chat if anyone wants to come up and join the panel. Yeah, so here's what I'm here's what I'm going to be doing today. Again, we're gonna have three topics today. Um, and we're going to get through the important stuff first, which is and well the first um part of it is going to be it's going to be about, let me see. Oh yeah, the first part is going to be it's going to be about, the nerd culture, and the second part is going to be about, you know dating, and the last part, is going to be free from. It's going to be a free it, it's a free fall, which means we can talk about anything, everything, and everything. But yeah, I'll be back in 1 second. Give me a minute. But yeah, the link is in the chat if anybody wants to, you know come up and talk. But yeah, those are the three topics we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about nerd culture, dating, and the rest is free fall. The rest of it is going to be, you know, you we can talk about anything that you want and stuff like that. But yeah, um, that's what's going to be happening today, and I'll be and like I said, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go handle something real quickly, and I will be right back. You know? So until then, enjoy the music, and I will be back. I'll be back shortly. Okay, y'all, I'm back. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and and talk about a few things. But yeah, shout out to the people that are in the chat, and yeah. So so what um the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the nerd culture, because I think that needs to be talked about as well. Um, I'm seeing people becoming more into nerd culture, you know, and yeah. So I think. Hang on, y'all. And give me one more minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I think we're going to leave the. Well, we go. Well, first we're going to be talking about dating first. Then we'll get to the and then we get to the other portion because I think it's time we need to have a little chat about what's going on when it comes to dating because through because here's the thing I know that you know this past week I did a live stream about someone who had their life taken and yeah, so I want to go ahead and talk a little bit more about that because I think it's legitimately important to talk about. Um, I I think I mean, and to the people, to the women out there, um, I believe that and I get you looking for a man who can take care of you and everything. I get, but also look for look for the person who has good character, because as you see right now, the red pill has gone. You know, it's like they want to force women back. Into um, not having rights anymore. And we already know they want to separate you from your friends and family. We already know that. And they also want to go ahead and take your rights away. That's what the red pill wants to do. They want to go ahead and, take away all the safety nets so he can number one go ahead and abuse you whenever he wants to. And the second that you get owned, that red pill dude will wind up leaving you for another younger one. And and that is the truth. You see, there are already women that are seeing right through the manospheric game. And but there are those who don't see through it. um and I just want to come on here and say that again. Yes, I get there are women out there who want a man to take care of him, but make sure the man has good character, and make sure the man is not listening to red pill content. Because again, red pill content, red pill content is is destroying relationships right now as we speak. And it's really sad. you know um and I'm already starting to see women, you know go the egalitarian route when it comes to dating as well. And there are men out there who will go the route of egalitarianism as well. And the thing of it is, I believe that at the end of the day, the men who are for, the egalitarian thing, I believe that they will win at the end, because the more and more women start going for men who are egalitarian, will be the more and more you'll see a shift happen. Which means the red pill men, the only ones, you know, who will still be there will be the women who, number one, will use a man for his money, i.e., the Instagram models, that you see them talk about. And then there is another thing when it comes down to it. They like to see you have red pill men who likes to date younger women, and all of a sudden they just disappear. And well, I would say that is also what is contributing to the disappearance of young women. Whether nobody likes to admit it or not, that is, what contributes to it. But yeah, again and again, you know, on the egalitarian side, you have a man, you will be able to get a man who, you know, believes that women should be treated as human beings and not second class citizens. You will have those guys that are over there who believe this. And I believe those are the men that women should get with. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, the red pill men, the only thing they want is for women to obey them. That's the only thing they want. While the egalitarian, the man who is egalitarian, you will be you will be able to find a man on the egalitarian side of things, and he will have a good heart and good character and all that other stuff. And the thing of it is that I get it. Again, I get you want a man to take care of you, but who says that a man who is egalitarian can't take care of you? And that's the thing too. But yeah, and also when you see women who date men who are egalitarian, they wind up happy than the women who are, still, you know, want to go after the dudes who are now red pill, and that the also the man who is egalitarian, he can be rich. He can also be he can be also making money, not as much, but still making that money. Um, but yeah, big, you, but yeah, you do not want to be with a man who listens to the red pill. You do not want to do that. but yeah, like I said, and I'll say this again. I found out some. I found out things on the internet, like, and and at the end of the day, it got me to think. It got me to thinking. Why aren't the women, who wants to be treated as human beings, going after the men who want to treat them like human beings and not second class citizens? And then I finally came to a realization as to why. The main thing is that when you listen to the men in the red pill, yeah, what they say may be enticing, but at the end of the day, those men who listens to the red pill will not treat you as human beings. It doesn't matter whether you say, "Oh, I'm gonna give it time and everything," when he's still going to cheat, on you. And I also want the black women to understand this. There are black women who marry, who date and marry outside of the race that has been with them for a long time. Well, they've been married for a long time. You wanna know why? Something tells me that, yeah, the man who is egalitarian treat them as human beings, not second class citizens. The black women, the moment y'all wake up from this fantasy of worshiping black men and go out there and see for yourself, will be the moment that you will start to think, maybe, just maybe, a man who is egalitarian is not so bad after all. Again, whether he's rich or he is making money, but he is not rich, you can say he is middle class and everything. And yet, yeah, you know, that's what should be happening. Because the only way to starve out the red pill men is by dating men who are egalitarian. That's the only way to starve them out. Leave the OF models who want to go on the fresh and fits of the world and everything. Leave them to the red pill, because sooner or later they will find out, just like others did, that red pill men are not worth it. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. And Now we're going to get over to the second topic, which is um and yes, it which is the topic of entrepreneurship. Even though I'm not an entrepreneur, I'm I'm starting to see well, there was a video of of women, talking about how they got rich and everything. Um, and I started to notice that they didn't say that none of them got rich by doing OF. They got rich by being entrepreneurs. Now, again, there's nothing if you want to do OnlyFans, and I would not judge you at all. Um, but in those videos, I saw women who got rich by creating their own businesses and everything else. And I even heard in that video that they actually stay married other entrepreneurs, which means, you know, and I still think that you should see if if the entrepreneur, if that entrepreneur that you are with have good character and will treat you as a human being, not as, not as a slave. But yeah, when it comes to entrepreneurship, you can get rich by being an entrepreneur, and you can also help out the community with, being an entrepreneur. And and also you can also be a and also, you know like I like I said before, and I'm saying it again. um if you happen to meet someone who is also an entrepreneur, and y'all kind of click together, then I think that you should be with that person. But again, the character still matters when it comes to that. But yeah, back to the entrepreneurship. Um, yeah, you can y- you can make money as an entrepreneur, but also, but the main thing is helping the community all around you, because because if you can if you can help the community out of a slump, the help the young boys and girls, and while yeah, you can still get rich on and all that stuff, but also being an entrepreneur, while you can get rich, it's not about getting rich. It's about helping other people. That's the thing about. And no, and to people that are looking to start their own businesses, I would say start. I would say start small, and then through time it'll get bigger. Over time, and like and also when you do become an entrepreneur, um make sure that you have friends, you know who who will not turn their backs on you and try to destroy you in the process. And yeah, the last thing I would say is when you start your own business, and then I'm gonna go back, and then I'm gonna go ahead to final um the final part, which is again the it, it's the nerd. Well, not the nerd culture. It's gonna be um a few things that I want to talk about, and like, but yeah, like I said, if you want to create your own business, make sure you start off small and work your way up. And when you do, make sure you do not sell your business. Do not sell it to anyone. All right. You started your business from the ground up. It's, it should, therefore, it should remain your business. And if you have any kids in the future, then again, that business will go to them. And hopefully, they'll be able to spread out that business that you make. Now, here's and I'm also thinking about starting my own business, but that will be in the future. But yeah, so I wanted to talk to y'all about that today, and last but not least, I'm gonna talk to y'all about a few things. Um, the first is shout out to Alaskan Wild Adventures. Shout out to him. And also shout out to um a Maya Art Tribute, and also shout out to Ronan. Um, and if uh they they have they have their own channels. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put the link to Amaya's channel in the chat. Hold on, let me do some real quick. I'm gonna be right back, guys. All right, Joe. This right here is the link to asking Wild Adventures channel, and this right here is the link to Amaya Art Tributes channel. So those are the two channels that are positive channels and everything. And I want to thank Amaya for stopping by and Ronan for stopping by. Um, and the last thing I want to talk about is the live. Well, they going to try and do a live adaptation of Street Fighter. They try and get again. Hopefully, it will succeed. But you know, again, I know I'm having hope for this, but again, um, you know, I'm looking forward to going to see the movie in October, and hopefully it's good. Um, and if not, then I'll be on here, talking about. But I will be, talking about it. Still, but if it's bad, if the movie is bad, then I'm still going to be talking about it as well. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, um, I'm not against Hollywood doing live adaptations of video game franchises or different animes and stuff like that. And like it, as long as it stick to the as long as it sticks to the source material. As long as it sticks to the source material, it should do good, But yeah, and like I said, hopefully it'll do good and everything. Um, again, the new Street Fighter movie comes out in October this year, so you know, hopefully it will be good. Hopefully, um, and that, and hopefully at the end of the day, you know, um, I mean, if it does do good and it goes by the source material, you know, then I think it, and then uh, and then it might turn into a franchise out of that. But yeah, well, that's all that I want to talk about today. Um, again, I want to thank um the two people from Alaskan Wild Adventures channel. Thank y'all for coming over. Um, And also I will be doing um interviews on on TikTok. Yeah, on TikTok I will be doing interviews with people, and I think on the 1st of June I already got one coming out on the 1st of June, and I think through the rest of the first week I'll be interviewing people, on different topics and stuff like that. And I will be doing that from June to the end of July. And then I will be doing live streams again on August the 15th. So be on the lookout for the videos that the interviews that I'm doing on TikTok. And because after that I'm going to be uploading the videos to the YouTube channel. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening. Again, I want to thank you all for coming. Make sure to again like the video, hype the make sure to like the video, also hype the live stream and get this into the algorithm, and also and leave a comment if you want, and also subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click on the notification bell whenever I go live, so you will know whenever I go live, and or whenever there's a video dropping. And make sure to share this live stream with the people, who and make sure you share the live stream with the people who um who need to hear this, because again we got to counteract the we got to counteract the red pill. We have to, because again there are men who are egalitarian that's out here. But yeah, and the men who are egalitarian, they need love too. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream right here. Again, I want to thank the new subscribers that came today. And I will see y'all again on August the 15th. Until then, love, peace, and happiness, and y'all be safe out